Investment is typically needed when an organisation wants to grow its business. It could be investment for capital equipment, it could be for new buildings, premises. It can also be for what's termed as working capital, which is things like stock and funding sales. Investment readiness is about being at a point where lenders or investors would be happy to give you their money. It's also about being comfortable as an organisation that, one, it's the right thing to do, and also that you're able as an organisation to cover the loan repayments and take on the risk that's associated with borrowing money or taking on investment. Banks and investors need to know that they are going to get their money back. They look at the strength of the management team, they look at the market that the business is in and how well the business understands that market. They will look at how well the business is able to produce a product or service that actually satisfies that particular market. And I guess above all else, they will want to know that the numbers stack up. In many ways, it's like any other business. The business model has to make sense. In some ways, it can be easier for a social enterprise in that there is a lot of support out there, such as from organisations like Social Enterprise West Midlands. There are also Cabinet Office approved providers of advice that can help social enterprises get to a point where they are investment ready. It can also be tougher in a sense for a social enterprise to attract investment. And the reason for this is that by definition, a social enterprise is looking to add social value. And in doing so, there has to be a balance between adding social value and creating the necessary returns in order to justify taking on the debt or investment. Yeah, the advice I'd give any social enterprise looking for investment is to take the advice that's out there and the support that's out there. I think the second piece of advice I'd give would be around preparation. It's much better to spend time preparing the business plan to really understand your market, to make sure the numbers work. Do all that before you go out to funders and investors. There's nothing worse than going out to funders with half-cocked. And I think the final bit of advice I would give is when you are ready to go to the funders and the investors, remember it's a competition that you're creating out there. Don't go out there with your cap in hand asking for money. Go out there, create a competition, make them compete for your business.